Hey everybody, I'm Regie Cabico. I have not moved since the last video, but I do have glasses so I could better read my lesson plan for you. This is our last video, and I'm going to include lesson 4 and 5, which will get you through the end of your journal. Right now you are in Maracanda, and a bustling city. Congratulations for getting through the desert. For this particular focus, your teachers have provided rich information about Maracanda. I really want you to look at the pictures of Maracanda, looking at the wall and the moats, and also imagining yourself in a bustling, huge city port. Keep that in mind. I also want you to look at what you're exchanging. There are some really rich images of goods that you're carrying. I also want you to find out what a bolt of silk looks like and how long that might be. All of this will help you in your journey. The other thing too is Maracanda has a lot of Islamic architecture. So I think the architecture will also have a place in this journal entry. Maracanda is now in the country of Uzbekistan. So if you get a chance, look at what some of these mosques are like. And if you are Muslim, or if you know a little bit about the Muslim religion, you might want to incorporate some of that into your journal entry. Maracanda, September 23, 200, afternoon. Dear Diary, when we got close to Maracanda, we saw the big wall the size of 6 tall men stacked on top of each other, surrounded by water, a moat all around. Going into the city, I have never seen so many people moving so close and fast, like bees. So many people staring at us. The people look so different, their eyes and skin colors and the way they speak. Fu and Chow and I were excited to see what we might be able to get when we exchange our goods. 10 bolts of silk got us 20 skeins of wool. I have never felt something so soft and warm. A bolt of silk is 40 feet long and 2 feet wide. We have 500 bolts of silk left for Antioch. We hope to get some gold for the silk. We are also happy that we exchanged our ceramic vases for Indian peppers, 20 bags. They flavor vegetables and meat, and they are so light to carry. The flavors are smoky and burn my tongue. I saw the mosques, tall and cool, with gold in so many shapes positioned in angles, creating a design that makes me feel close to Buddha. I see the men pray, almost to the sun, bowing down. I don't know why I cried. I hope Buddha protects me, but I also hope that Allah will protect me in this city. And as we journey to Antioch, we have exchanged a lot of goods for fine objects. I can't wait to get to Antioch. I must decide if I go further to Rome or go back. Chow says I will have enough gold to live for a year, but I also want to stay here and maybe go to India and meet other Buddhists. Sincerely, Jian. Keep in mind that you've got one more port city, Antioch, which is towards Greece. Which is in Greece, actually. So any pictures that you've seen of Greece, the Mediterranean, the beaches, some of those colosseums, they'd still be standing around this time. So you can keep that in mind. For the last lesson, you want to wrap it up, see what happens with your friends, but you've got a choice to make. I have to decide if my character Jian wants to go back to China or to another country, or whether Jian will go to Rome. And at this point, by the time you hit Antioch, it's about a year. I also thought that since we started with an I am poem or an I am from poem, or I come from a place, we could also end our journal with a poem with the stem sentence, I feel. If you could take all of the words that you've learned in the Silk Road and take those objects and put them into I feel like, you'll have a poem, and you'll see it in the packet, but I'll also read you my poem at the end. Antioch, April 22nd, 201. Dear Diary, I have traveled a year and traded all of the remaining bolts of silk for so many bars of gold. We traded our iron for glass vases. Chow gave Fu and me bonus gold in bars and coins. This is easily worth a year in wages. I can make more money if I join the caravan to Rome. I told Chow I was going to go to Rome. Chow cried and hugged me, and Fu goodbye. Fu said if I ever wanted to come back, that he and his wife would make sure I had a place to stay back in China. I wrote a poem. I feel like a fox that has found a new lair. I feel like an orange seed that is about to burst and sprout in the sun. I feel like a shaking desert that is rattling all the skeletons of my past. I feel like an invisible wind. I feel like an unbreakable vase. I feel like a mighty pagoda, a powerful temple. I am 14 years old, but I am strong. I am wise. I am Jian. I know the Silk Road route, and I will find my fortune. Sincerely, Jian. And I do hope that you find your fortune in the Silk Road unit. I wish you an incredible, happy, joyous, sunny summer during this time of isolation and quarantine. And I hope that you and your family and all of your friends and tribes are safe. I'm Regie Cabico from Story Tapestries. Shout out to the incredible team. Michelle, thank you so much for all of your video help. And to Ariana, Valerie, and Lorianne. I'm Regie Cabico, and when I say poetry, you say rocks.